You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Hello YouTube, this is Luke V2 Lightsaber here, and what you're currently looking at is the Chosen One Lightsaber Collection. What does that mean? Well, obviously, Anakin, the Chosen One. These are all the 4 main iterations of his lightsabers. I know really only three of these actually exist in canon. You know, these latter 2 is just, you know, prop change essentially. But and of course there are others that are not included, like the episode 3, you know, MPP style. Those are very difficult to come by, and there are some other iterations too. But these, I figured these are like the main 4, and I thought that'd be, you know, an interesting little thing to put together. I only have this set you're looking at right now in hand. I do have quite a few more of these in hand. This is an Attack of the Clones lightsaber I acquired, but the other ones right now I do not have in hand. Basically, I'm just trying to see if you guys have any interest in like doing a small run on, you know, these 4 as a collection. So this video is basically just to kind of explain what what I'm going for, what you'll be getting, and you know, generate interest and see if you guys have any interest in, you know, possibly doing a run on this. So as I said, you're looking at the Anakin Attack of the Clones lightsaber. I acquired this on eBay. It's a very, very nice replica. I'm sure if you saw the posting on my Facebook, there are some minor imperfections here and there, but they are fairly tough to make out. There's a few, like maybe right there. I know that it's also pretty well fingerprinted too. You can kind of see it a little bit, but yeah, this is very nice hilt. In my opinion, it's probably one of the best you can get on the market, or at least you could have gotten on the market. I mean, I think I have the only ones left in this to get one second hand, but yeah, it's a very nice piece, and I think it would be a nice add to your collection if you're interested. And this one has been in a lot of previous videos for me. This is essentially a Wonderful Sabers low ground. Yeah, if you are interested, like I do have a video comparing this to the Skinny Flex and the Annie Flex, so I would definitely check that out if you want to, like, you know, are interested in like comparisons and that sort of thing. But yeah, it is a very nice hilt. It's actually probably my second favorite after the Annie Flex. I think the Annie Flex is just more accurate. You know, I said that in my other video, but it's definitely true. And that one is also a lot heavier, and I really enjoy that. But this is a good alternative, I think. I really enjoy this knurling here, like the finer detail of it. I know it's probably not as accurate. I think that should be like bigger little cutouts, but I still enjoy it, and I really like the coloring of this too. But yeah, this is a very nice piece. As I said, Wonderful Sabers low ground, so yeah. And on to this next one. This is a Parks MPP in the form of a New Hope, like a New Hope Darth Vader lightsaber. Yeah, I mean, this one's pretty well known in the community by now. Many of you probably already have it. Like, that's the thing about this collection. This probably is something more for new people in general, like new to the community, because some of these sabers have been out for a while, and you know, whether it's these iterations in particular or you know, different iterations, like 89 sabers iterations of, you know, these sabers or whatever. So that's why I would figure most people that would want this in their collection, you know, obviously don't have it, and therefore, you know, would be probably newer to the community. But as I said, yeah, this is a park saber. I've never actually held one of these in my hand, but it's pretty impressive. It's like I said before, I love heftiness. I love heavy lightsaber. This definitely doesn't disappoint on that front. It's very well made. You know, I can see why, you know, Park's name, even though he's been out of the game for a good number of years now, I can see why his product's still out on the market a lot, just because they are pretty well made for what they are. So yeah, I mean, not a lot more to say about it. I mean, I'm sure if you're interested in learning about Park sabers in general, I know Corbantha sold these. The Custom Saber Shop, I know a lot of people have sold these over the years, so if you want more information, you know, it is out there, it's well documented, but you know, these are nice pieces. And as on the, you know, as all of these basically, they are subject to slight little imperfections here, scratches, you know, whatever. You know, as you can see, there's one right there, but you know, for the most part, these are very nice pieces. And lastly, here's this. This is the Return of the Jedi version of Darth Vader's hilt. It is curious why the prop department did switch Darth Vader's lightsaber hilt for that film, but either way, I really enjoy it. Like, this was the first Darth Vader hilt that I ever had, and I eventually ended up giving it to one of my friends as a groomsman gift, which was cool. I was happy to do that for them for my wedding, but I will say this about this hilt. I think this iteration is possibly even better than 89 Saber's version. I know the MPP probably gets a lot more love, and you know, there's been a lot more iterations of that over the years as opposed to this hilt. But yeah, I think this is probably still one of the best Darth Vader Return of the Jedi lightsabers you can probably get on the market. I mean, it's just my opinion, but I mean, I've had this saber before. I know what it's about. And I said it in my Facebook post. The only thing you really need to do is to make him accurate is just to paint this black. But I think it's fairly easy in getting it off of there, and yeah, it should be fairly easy to handle. And speaking of painting and assembling and all that sort of stuff, with each of these hilts you will have some assembly to do. I think this Attack of the Clone Saber will be the one that's most assembled generally. Now, this is not speaking for these 4 pieces in general. They'll come as they are, but which very little assembly is required. These ones, basically none at all. But this, let's see. See, I have other things included with these. You know, have a heat sink, vented pommel, some LEDs, the blade plug here. But these, generally speaking, on the any other ones that I sell as part of a run, the grips will already be on these. I think basically all you'll have to do for this hilt is handle putting these magnets in, and like handling this placard part of it. But yeah, and for example on this one, you'll have to do the grips. You'll probably have to put maybe some buttons in. I mean, the grips I think will be the hardest part on all of these. But I think these are probably easier than this one. This one's kind of, you have to eyeball it, or you have to acquire a grip guide. You know, I don't know if there is for this iteration, you know, for this particular one, I actually used part of a anti-flex grip guide. It wasn't exactly the same, but I was able to make it work. I think it turned out pretty well. You can see that button's not in. But there's just little things like that you'll have to do. The assembly is pretty easy. I mean, the videos on YouTube are, on like various lightsaber assemblies are fairly well documented, so those are easy to look up. Pretty much, the price is, probably pretty well documented on my Facebook page. But yeah, this was just basically just to show you, get a feel for what you're looking at, what potentially you might be buying if you are interested. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here, guys, and thank you very much for watching.